Hey guys, Shop here, back with a Inazuma video. So today I'm going to be going through my top 15 teams within the first 3 games or seasons. So at number 15, At number 15 we have Shuriken Junior High. The reason they're only at 15 is because they are a very cool team, but I've never seen them much in like the show, and I've never had much to do with them in the games, like playing with them much. Because I mean, I've played the second game a lot, but I think Shuriken's the only team from the original game or season that I haven't beat the game with, kind of thing. Like every team in the game with through competition routes. So but yeah, they're a really cool team, and I really like the goalkeeper hood. He's really cool. Next up at 14, we have England's national team in season 3 or the third game. Queen's Knights. I really like the defenders mainly. Like that's all they've got going really. Because I am from England, and yeah, I don't like the forwards really, like the main dude with Excalibur. Like he's alright, but he's not super cool. Then after that, we have Brocken Brigade, Germany's national team. Now, obviously, what is Panda doing? You only ever really see them rather in a competition route, and it's the team. It's cool, but it's like war based, and it's for Germany. It's a bit of a touchy subject, I'd say. But it's still a cool team. I really like the team. So after Brocken Brigade, we have. Hang on, let me just grab this power up. That's not what I wanted to happen. Hang on. You may see all the list here, so if you don't want to, cover your eyes. Never mind. Hold up. Okay. So, next is the Dark Emperors. Now, the Dark Emperors is pretty much just a special version of the original team, because they've all got the alias crystal, but instead of Axel, Jack, and Mark, they've got Shadow, Malcolm Knight, and Thomas Felt. So I prefer Jack and Mark to Malcolm Knight and Thomas Felt. Shadow I prefer to Axel, just because I don't really like Axel much. But they are a really cool team. It's just that I prefer their original forms a lot more compared to the Shadow Dark Emperor forms. Like with all the different hairdos. I don't really like them. And like the face tattoos that they sometimes have. But they are still a cool team. It's a pretty sad episode. But anyway, after that we do have Kirkwood Junior High. Now Kirkwood has the what they called now? Murdoch. Was it? Yeah, Murdoch brothers. They are very cool. Well, they're kind of cool. A lot of people find them annoying. I find them more comedic than anything. But they do have some cool players. Like I do really like Malcolm Knight. He is a cool player. But anyway, that's that character. Well, that team. Okay, so after that we have Inazuma Japan, their national team. It does change quite a few times throughout, but it has got some of the coolest players throughout the first and second and third seasons. Okay, can't remember doing that. Yeah, first, second, and third seasons, it's got some of the coolest players. Some of its downsides are players that I do not like Austin Hobbs. let me just say that this is my opinion, so if you disagree, then that's completely fine. I know a lot of people really like Austin Hobbs, but I'm just not a fan. I think he's a bit annoying. But anyway, after that we have Mary Times Memorial School. They're really cool. They have Hurley Kane, a really good defender, a really cool character, and I do like a lot of their moves and characters, like the no escape. That's a pretty cool move. Things like Tsunami Wall, I like that quite a lot. So yeah, Merry Times. It's really cool. Oh, can I get one in? Yep. So next up, we have Diamond Dust, which is the Blizzard exclusive. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. The Blizzard exclusive team for. Why did they keep this? The Blizzard exclusive team for Inazuma 2. Arguably stronger than Prominence because they have Isa, an amazing defender. Gazelle is probably stronger than Torch, even though a lot of people prefer Torch. Gazelle's just stronger, I think, like looking at his moves. And the team just seem to have better movesets. Little Beamo, didn't see him. But yeah, they're a really cool team, but a lot of the characters are kind of just generic, and it's really focused around Gazelle, mainly. But it doesn't mean that the other players aren't cool, they're just not really there, and they don't really have a character. What the hell? I'm supposed to shoot. Yeah. So after that we have Gemini Storm, the first alien team, and probably my favourite alien team. They're really cool. I really like Janus, however you say it, or Jordan Greenway. He's a really cool character. I really like him. I don't even know why, I just think he's really cool. And a lot of the other characters in there are pretty cool as well, because they're the first team that you're really like, whoa, these are too tough. You do kind of get to know them more than Epsilon and Gaia and things like that. So, like Grengo, he's pretty cool, little robot dude. So I'm just going to go to the list again. Okay, so next up we have the Secret Service. Very cool team. Hang on. Yeah, Secret Service. I really like the goalkeeper with the like the riot shield safety first goalkeeping move. That's really awesome. I like how they're all in suits. That's pretty cool. Some of them have got pretty cool headgear, like the defenders and the keeper. And Tori's a pretty good main character. I'd say one of my favourite from season 2. But that's also kind of because I don't like many of them. Like Scotty's alright, but he's also really bad at the same time. Sue Heartland don't like. So you know, Tori's pretty cool. And then after Secret Service, we have Royal Academy. Now, Royal Academy is really cool because it brings one of my favourites, Jude. But it's also got Emperor Penguin and Death Zone. Obviously, because there's many variations of like Royal and Royal players being used, there's many variations of Death Zone and Emperor Penguin. I do like the team kit, even though it is just dark green. The symbol, like, for their school's pretty cool. And a lot of the other characters, like Drent and Hatch, are pretty cool. Even though they're more just like normal people, I do like them quite a lot. And then after Royal Academy, we do have Neo National, the team that tries to take over Inazuma Japan's spot in representing Japan. It's a bunch of players who wanted to be representing but didn't have the chance, but it does bring in some really cool characters. I mean, David Quagmire, or Dvalin, is like the main dude who's he's alright. But you have characters like Talisman from Occult, which is really cool to see them all super strong. Joseph King's there, who I thought should have just been in there actual team just straight away. But Darren got there, and they didn't have a third keeper either. So after that, we shall see. Okay, so we're in the top three, and these are my favourites. So we have the original Raymond. The original Raymond. This is including Jude, by the way. I mean, you can have Axel, but I mean, you could just have Max and Kevin as the strikers, like I did in the first game, because I prefer them. But yeah, you've got Jude, which is really cool. You've got my favourite, Steve Grimm. You've got Timmy, Max, Sam, Jim. You've just got so many characters with a great character behind them. And because they're like the first season, it's focused on them, and then all the way throughout as well. Not only do you get to really like know the characters, but you get to really enjoy what they're like, and it's just cool, I guess. But yeah, a lot of them you just end up liking and putting in your teams in later games, even if they're not great. But after original Raymond, we have Farm Junior High, my favourite team for playstyle. Now, they may not be good at their playstyle, but it is a really cool playstyle, just super defensive. That's how I like to play. And they've got some pretty cool players as well, like Milky, the midfielder with the super big hat. They've got Greeny, the keeper, who I do actually quite like, and his infinite wall is the first mega move, I believe, to have actually been used. Now, it wasn't known as a mega move when it was used, but it is the exact same as when it's used later as a mega move. It's not even been upgraded, is the exact same. So he's the first character to have a mega move in the game, and it's a really cool move, and it's got 3 players. It's a really good goalkeeping move. I do like the team as a whole, like Muffs with his earmuffs, the striker of the team. You've also got characters like Roast, and who's your midfielder. I like how it focuses on one forward, although that is its downside. As soon as he's used his energy, you've used your energy, you're not going to be scoring any more goals, really, unless you use your 2 midfielders behind him. The playstyle's really fun though. I really like how you've not got the best defensive moves, and you do have Harvest, which is amazing, but it costs a lot. So like, you're not going to be using Harvest a lot because it costs so much. It's only when you really need it. So most of the time I find if you're playing with Farm, don't use moves that much because you're defending all the time. Just keep throwing players on top of theirs repeatedly, because they'll have to either use moves and use all their energy and not be able to strike, or take a chance, not use a move as well, and then you'll usually outnumber them as well. But you do have to try and split up your attacks so it's 1 every time, because then you'll be getting like 7 people, which is like 7 dribble moves, or you might just take it from them, be able to pass it up, or just like ruin their formation as they're all just getting stuck within a sea of farm players. But then my number 1 team, it's the coolest team. It has my joint favourite character. It has a bunch of my other favourites below my number 1 character. Because my number 1 is Jiang Shai and Steve. They are just my favourites, full stop. But it's got characters like Talisman, which is really cool, Mummy, Mask. It's just a really cool, like, Halloween theme to the team. That was really rhyme. But it's just a really fun team to play with or against, and they are the first team that Raymond beats, for starters. They're the first team to introduce tactics, even though tactics are only officially a thing in the 3rd game or season. And it's a really cool one. It's Ghost Log, and it's just a really cool team. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed 15 minutes, 15 teams. I'll see you guys next time, and do let me know if you want to have more videos like this, or more Inazuma videos. If you do, don't worry, the next ones will be more streamlined. This was more just a test to see if you guys would like this, but I won't be having to swap between the list and something else. I'll have it all sorted out next time. But if you did enjoy this, do let me know, and I will do a lot more of these, because I've loved Inazuma for years and years on end now. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Oh, and I might be doing a Mario Kart opening as soon as Pink Gold Peach's pipe is open. So yeah, bye.